Hey,
Yeah.
guys, what's going on? Welcome to episode 12 of the Good Games Podcast. Thank you. Oh, we got remix? Okay. Just gonna hit all the... What?
Boy, yo.
That's it? You good? All right,
Okay,
cool.
I'm done.
Yeah, so welcome to episode 12 of the Good Games and Good Drinks podcast. I'll be your host for this evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you're watching. With me, I got a couple of good guys here. We got Bryce here, aka this is Ekyurb, and we got your shyness fresh off the jet, airplane, airwaves, beaches. I don't know. We looking mad tan there, sir.
Jet setting.
Boats. I was
Jet
everywhere.
setting. Yeah, all right. So
I was acting like I was rich.
just acting, not actually physically being rich.
No.
I mean, because
I mean,
technically, wouldn't you be rich by their standards there?
I was rich by their standards, but I came back and I spent more in Miami to eat dinner than I did on like a week of eating in Colombia, and I was highly upset.
back in my day, they call that broke ballin'.
Yep.
That's like or po pimpin' if you for the Chicago folks.
Yes.
I will.
know,
All right, so welcome back to America. Sorry, you have to come back to everything that's going on here, but you know.
Yeah, it's nuts. I walked up to a girl. I was like, "Hey, you're pretty," and she was like, "Ugh." I was like,
Wow.
"What?"
Okay.
What?
She didn't make the sound,
Oh, okay.
but like her face didn't say happy.
Mm.
And I was like, "Oh, my bad."
Was that Cali?
It was Miami.
Miami?
Oh, yeah. All right, so who are we? Oh yeah, good game, good drink. So good drink.
Yeah.
Let's start with Lawrence. What are you sipping on over there?
Well, I'm gonna try something new tonight. So, if you think of Snoop Dogg, what's the first thing you think of?
Music.
Cannabis.
He made a wine.
Oh,
called
okay.
Cali Red, which I don't know how he can, like, he's always repping blue. So I thought he'd have
Yeah,
a
that's
white wine because
Right.
he's not supposed to touch red.
He's set tripping right now.
Yeah.
But I'm about to try for the first time some Cali Red.
Wait, should it be Cali Cad?
It's
Or is that?
that's the C and the B. They can't say B.
Oh, okay.
The B. Yeah.
Okay.
What type of wine is like red? Is it a Cabernet? Is it a
Red.
just red?
Oh, okay. So it tastes like a Cabernet.
Okay.
I think I like it.
You think that
Yeah.
first little like
Because
visual?
someone told me it was nasty, so I expected it to be nasty, but I was like,
Ah.
I kind of like it. It reminds me of that wine that I just had in Colombia.
Mm.
What kind of notes are you
So-
getting? Some woody notes or some earth notes or
So
some?
there's definitely some oak in there.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of like wait, what is it? Like it has like a Merlot kind of feel. So I think they use Merlot grapes with a little bit of oak. That is actually really, really good.
Okay.
She's crazy. I could drink the hell out of this wine. Snoop.
All right.
Yeah.
That's out. Okay. I'm curious what your thought was that you stopped thinking, Bryce,
Oh, me?
just now.
Oh. Nah.
Yeah. No.
I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Come on.
I make myself laugh sometimes.
I mean,
Well, you're supposed
share
to make
with
us laugh.
Yeah, share with the class.
No. It's,
can't
I mean,
always-
we still got what 56 more minutes, so it's gonna be lots of
Is
laughter.
it gonna come back?
No.
No. The moment's gone.
I mean,
Alright,
now if I say
okay.
it's not gonna be funny because like the moment is past. So
I mean, go for it. You
No.
you never know. No.
So my drink is I'm bringing back the bubbly, but a different
Michael Bublé?
flavor.
Oh, not Michael Bublé.
Yeah, but it's the I'm doing the
Pink
can't
grapefruit.
really see it. Oh, there we go. Like the grapefruit
Oh yeah.
grapefruit
I love that one.
bubbly. I thought that it would taste like squirt, but it doesn't. But it's not bad though. Not bad.
Why squirt grapefruit?
Yeah.
It isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I must have been deprived because I do not remember that. Squirt, like the green and the yellow tap squirt. Was grapefruit?
That's grapefruit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, Squirt's delicious. I love Squirt.
All right, so I'm drinking a mixed drink, another mixed drink. This one is a different type of mixed drink. It's non-alcoholic. So I have the Country Time lemonade, right?
Okay.
But then I mixed that with the Crystal Light wild strawberry.
Got the cross-pollination of brands.
Yep.
Why
So I
is
got
it
like
every
a-
week y'all drink, I don't drink, and every week I drink, y'all don't drink?
I mean,
It's
I don't know.
it's a
Got
variety.
different times. So I got like a bootleg strawberry lemonade. Did I say caffeine? Hold up, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's with caffeine.
Huh.
Somehow.
Crystal Light
Well.
with caffeine.
Yeah, Crystal Light with caffeine.
Huh.
So yeah. So let me see.
Get a little jolt.
You might be up for a little while.
Okay, it's cool. I mean, if it is, that's fine because I got video games to play.
Yeah.
It's a lot,
Speaking
man.
of
February.
video games
Man.
that we are playing, let's go on to the games we're playing this week. I'll start off since you guys are probably playing the same game.
Maybe.
Just a hunch. I don't know because I've seen you guys online at the same time playing video games, but for like the first time ever, I don't think I've ever seen me playing and then your shyness pop up and then this is Ekir pop up. I'm like, what is going on? It's so weird. So I have been playing Destiny 2 The Witch Queen, the newest addition for the Destiny franchise. It came out on Tuesday the 22nd, or 2/22/22 to all my Baltimore people. You ever been to Baltimore or heard Baltimore people? Never mind. We'll keep going.
Is that the
It's near
town with
Boston,
the-
isn't it?
the town with the they say water weird, like water?
Water.
Or is
They
that
say
Philly? No,
everything
that's
weird.
Philly. That's Philly.
They say it's like two. It's like the two. Never mind.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like that.
Yeah.
Ew.
You.
Like, ooh is ew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
yeah. Ew.
ew.
I don't know.
Ew.
Anyway.
It's like ew.
So yeah, Destiny 2, Witch Queen. I'm gonna go on record to say it's the best expansion as of yet of the Destiny franchise. Like Taken King was up here, and this is like right there, or even if a little higher. I haven't even finished it yet, but it is like epic, very, very, very good.
Is it a free
No,
edition?
it is not. It is not. I mean, it is, but there's certain stuff that's locked behind the paywall. Yeah. I like it. Good, the perfect time.
Because I was like, I saw Destiny 2. I was like, if I download that, I could play.
You can.
And I was
I mean,
like,
you can, but you can't play everything. It's like you can play the certain stuff, but then like the extra missions, and then like the dungeons, and then I don't think the raid you'll be able to do. So, but all of your stuff, you get like you'll start out at 1350. So whatever you started at, like your power, you probably was like at 1000 or something like that. It automatically raises to 1350, and then from there you can try to get stronger and move up.
okay.
But yeah, it very, 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 very enjoyable. So that is what I am playing. Let's go with Bryce. What about you?
So I wasn't able to finish Halo Infinite, so it's been dropped in the backlog.
Oh no!
And it's in bad shape
No.
because right after Forbidden West, it's going to be Wonderlands.
Tiny Tina. Mm-hmm.
And then after Wonderlands, I might have to jump into Elden Ring. So I might not jump back into Halo until
That's
like
crazy.
the summertime. But
As hype as you were about Halo, and then that's just.
that's the
gonna
thing, though.
get-
I really wasn't like that hyped about it.
No.
I was saying it was going to be a good game and it's going to be a
Okay.
game of the year contender. But like, I
Okay.
wasn't necessarily like super hyped about it.
Hmm.
Hyped about Forbidden West, which is the game I'm
Okay.
playing. Hyped about Wonderlands. But yeah, I just thought Halo was going to be a good game.
Okay.
So I probably won't jump back into Halo until, was it March, April, May? Probably like May. Maybe. I don't know. I might. Yeah, May. Yeah, May, June.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too many good games this year. Too many good games.
It's a tough year.
And if only there was an app to help manage, all of my backlog and tell me when to play. I don't know. Something maybe coming down the line.
Someone should work on that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I don't know.
Cross marketing coming soon.
Yeah.
All right. So, what about you, Lawrence? What are you playing, or what same thing are you playing? We gonna get the unbox. Oh, snap!
So I got this nice, huge,
stupid box.
This is the biggest box. It was bigger than the PlayStation 5 box, and I took a picture and posted it on Facebook.
Yeah, if you are listening on Spotify or whatever, make sure you check out the video to see this.
So we're gonna need to actually do a real unboxing of this. I didn't open the box other than sliding the game out from underneath. So
okay.
I still have not
haven't
opened
even
this
seen
box.
it yet. Wow.
Okay,
that's self-control.
Right now?
Right now, why not?
Yeah.
Do the thing.
So make it work.
We here.
Okay. All right.
We here. I'm curious of how much did that cost?
$199.
Yeah. So I'm curious where these extra $150 goes to.
So.
All right. So we got.
I opened this part because.
Okay. That's wow.
Some artwork on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like.
So if you're just listening, it's like a box with the artwork. It has the character. It has the little monster things, and then box Horizon Forbidden West. So it's a box inside of a box.
Yeah, a box inside of a box.
Okay.
And then.
So that is a slide out box and more stuff wrapped in plastic. You for real didn't open it out? That's crazy.
Yeah. All that I did was right here is where the game was.
Okay.
So up underneath there, I got my steel book.
Gotta get the steel book.
Like this is worth it all by itself. Have a nice little art book down here. Ooh.
Okay.
Alright.
Got pictures. Okay.
Yeah, it has like hand drawings of all the stuff in the game.
Alright.
This guy. Yeah, we're not gonna open that guy.
No. What
So
is hold it? What is?
It's one of those mammoths from the demo. So it has like all the guns with the tail. There's like a little Aloy figure. Oh, I can make like a diorama with this thing? Oh,
That's crazy.
my house is in trouble. A
Alright.
ridiculous amount of trouble.
Good stuff.
That's dope. Alright, so
Yeah, we'll close that
while
back up.
while you do that, what are your thoughts on the game? Or both of you guys, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
So I'm loving the game. They're putting a whole lot of emotional pressure on her though, and I'm like, she doesn't have to be that way. But I guess from the original game, it's following exactly how it should. I'm excited to see what happens at the end.
So it picked up right after the first one?
They're like, she left in the middle of the night, and it happened like a little while ago.
Yeah, it's like a 6-month break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now they did that stupid thing that I hate where like you play the game up to a certain point and then it rolls credits because the game starts then. I was like, oh, stupid game. And I haven't encountered any old machines yet. So, because the first machines are all new.
Okay.
And I don't want to spoil anything, but it's like a kind of watcher, a kind of scrapper, and a kind of like longhorn thing.
Was there anything that we talked about or that we were anticipating that you came across yet, or is it still pretty much?
I want the shield wing, and I don't have it yet. So I'm like looking off of these big vistas. I'm like, I just want to jump.
You can't jump yet.
Can't jump.
I mean, you
yet.
can jump, but
you'll die. It won't be healthy. Yeah, it's not good for your health.
That was the one reason why I died. I died once, and it was because I like fell off one of the whatchamacallits, and I died. Oh man. One thing that I noticed, I'm playing on PS4. One thing that I noticed, I've been playing the Series X for a minute, is just how long it takes a game to load. Like I got spoiled off of Series X. Man, this thing is taking a while to load. Like what the heck? That was one thing I realized that I have to get used to, and another one is like the frame rate. The frame rate, I've again got used to the 60 frames per second, and then now it's like 30, and you can definitely tell a difference between a 60 frame rate and 30 frame rate, especially after playing a bunch of 60 frame rate per second games. But that aside, one thing that I noticed that I like that they improved on the animation, the facial animations. Like the faces are very emotive, like much more so than they were, I think, in the first game, which I think is nice.
Did you get any screen grabs? Because I got a couple of screen grabs. I haven't had any lag or frame rate issues.
Of course.
Like in photo mode or
on any mode. I'm just like, I want it highest resolution. I'm like, just let's see what happens.
Oh,
PS5.
Yes, PS5. Yeah, I mean PS4. I mean it doesn't look bad. Like if you like lower your expectations, say okay, this is a PS4 game. It's actually not a bad looking game. There is one. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but in some of the cutscenes, there's like a slight stutter in between, like the screen, like the cut between the screen. It's like a semi-second like stop, and then it goes to the next screen. That's a little irritating, but again, I kind of lower my expectation for a PS4 game. But so far so good. I'm still early in the game. Just level 7, I think. Did a couple of side quests.
You open any Valor Surges yet?
Yes. Yeah, I got the stealth Valor Surge.
I haven't.
Where I can just like run up.
Yet.
I can run up to somebody without them noticing me. Yeah.
No, you didn't pick stealth, Lawrence. Which one did you pick?
Right now it's critical boost, but that's not the one I want.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have like, I filled out all of the ones on stealth so I could pick stealth, but I'm like, it's gonna be useless to me. Like,
so which one did you start out with though? Like which path? It's like 6 of them.
Like the warrior.
Okay.
Because I'm like that's where I'm gonna get all my fighting in, like spear, combo, shoot, hit that resonant spot.
Yeah, I am loading up on stealth and range.
And I am in your face and healing.
I'm really like curious to see like both of you guys play the game, because it seems like it's a very different playing experience between the both of you. Because I know,
I definitely take my time.
Going towards stealth,
I take my time and I look at everything.
You can see when I get irritated. Like I'm walking up and like I'm trying to be stealthy, and I'm like, man, and I just like run and slide to some closer grass.
Yeah.
I'm like, sound the alarms. I'm here. Just come to me. I'm tired of looking for you.
Yeah, I like standing off in the distance and just like knocking off like the horns, and then knocking off like the gas tank in the back, and then they still don't notice me, so I just like finish them off. It's stealthy. Being stealthy is fun, man.
Stealthy is healthy.
Yeah,
stealthy is healthy.
I'm about to have to go hunting to get like all the parts, because now I've upgraded the weapons I have to the point where they're like, hey, we need this rare part now. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Time to go hunt.
Yeah, I upgraded my. I pre-ordered Forbidden West, and when you pre-order, you get like new gear. And I didn't realize this until like I just accidentally just went to my stash box. I was like, wait a minute, there's stuff.
What
in
is
here.
all this stuff in here? There's like armor, and I'm like, oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, so I got a new outfit, and I was able to upgrade it up to level 3 or the 3rd tier for the armor, and then I can put emblems on it, or are they emblems or are they weaves?
Weaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I haven't found Aaron yet. I'm still doing the side quest before I get to him.
I haven't found Aaron either.
Oh, okay. So you're probably in the same area, but you're probably, I guess, leveling up a little bit more.
I go off on random like, oh, I'm finna kill everything right here sprees.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, everything right here needs to die.
Did you go in the mine yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I almost drowned.
In the mine?
Yeah.
Can she swim?
Which mine?
Yeah.
So how did you almost drown if she could swim?
Because you can only hold your breath for so long, and I got lost.
I had to come up for air. It's like, no.
Like, it's like no oxygen. I was like, no.
I was spamming the the burst button. I was like, no, go up. But when you do that, like, you lose air too.
Yeah,
it's going faster.
Yeah. It was like you boost off of stuff, but when you do that, like, your air goes. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I need to. Yeah, water.
Right.
Water.
Yeah, I'm big on side quests. I tend to try to finish all the side quests before I go to like the next main mission.
The main mission.
So,
yeah. I mean, that's the best way to get XP, I think.
Right.
Yeah, and that's how you're ready for the boss.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, don't get trounced.
Yeah, I mean, so far so good. I like it. And it's like the story, man.
It's still good.
Yeah.
So far, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, they started off answering the questions. It's like, well, what happened to this guy? It's like, well, this is what he did. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like, come get me.
Yeah.
Bitch. That's
like
what
silence.
Yeah. He didn't say it, but it was like an understood.
Okay. All right.
He made the face and everything. He was like,
I come to the west if you want me.
All right. So, yeah, that's dope. I'm not gonna play it. I might play it eventually.
When it's on discount.
When it's on, yeah, probably when it's the free game next year.
Yeah.
For the PlayStation Plus, I'll play it. But yeah, I mean, y'all cool with that? But Destiny 2, we have our own little story going on. Like the first mission, freaking this knight shooting them, right? And then he just put up a rally barricade. Like, hey, that's not fair. That's what we do. And then he popped his the little purple shield thing and threw it at me, and I died. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you.
Is that one hit?
One hit.
One hit a quitter?
The shield is ridiculously strong.
Yeah, it's like the super. Like
that's my
Titan
jump.
super.
Like,
yeah. So he freaking Captain America me with the shield, and I died. And I was playing by myself, so I had to restart it over because it was darkness on. So I had to do that whole encounter all over. It's crazy. All right, so looks like all three of us have stuff we have to get to after this podcast. So let's keep it moving. Next topic that I'm gonna talk about, another continuation on this whole Microsoft, Blizzard, Activision thing. So it was announced that they intend to honor existing contracts beyond the whole future agreements thing. So just wanted to bring that back because that's something we touched on a couple of different times about how they were only going to honor the existing contracts and what happens after the contracts, but they still brought up that said they wanted to honor the commitments to the games after the contracts. And they also said they wanted to add Nintendo games or it as well to the whole shebang bang bang. So
which I didn't realize that Call of Duty wasn't on Switch.
Was it on Nintendo?
For some reason. I didn't realize that.
I mean, I knew it, but I've never seen someone with a Switch. No one with a Switch ever been like, yeah, let's play Call of Duty, especially since their online isn't that great.
Right.
Like, just the fact that you can't race on Mario Kart with other people who have Mario Kart says a lot about their infrastructure on their internet. So I didn't even think that was going to become a thing.
Why would it be a thing though? What is your, because like the campaign isn't that glorious to want to play like a single player Call of Duty game.
Right.
So
multiplayer what else is there?
And you wouldn't be able to cross-play a Switch on playing a Switch versus a person on PC.
Oh, against PC? Well, I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
You just lose.
Yeah. So,
but I kind of get it because again, like I say it time and time and again, man, it all comes down to money. It all comes down to money. Like
games for
all.
There's
gonna be like Switch has a big market, so even if online sucks, people are still gonna buy Call of Duty because it's Call of Duty, and there's gonna be that mom and grandma out there that wants to buy a game for their son or daughter. It's like, oh, Call of Duty sounds popular, and then get it for the Switch instead of the Xbox or PlayStation.
Man, I don't remember.
That used to be a pet peeve of mine when I worked at GameStop. Like the old women who would come in, they're like, "Yeah, I want to buy a game for Timmy," and I'm like, "Okay, what system do they have?" No, I don't know. What game do they want? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna buy you a gift card.
Right.
You're gonna give the gift card to Timmy because I'm not gonna sell you a game that you don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, it reminds me that like one year my mom bought me NBA Live, but it was NBA Live for like the previous year.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah,
it was. I mean, it's the thought that counts, man. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
That's what you say until like you've been bragging about having something on the way, and then you get it, and it's like, never mind.
Oh, Madden 20.
That was before like the roster updates, so the trade, it didn't automatically update the roster, so you were just playing with like Shaq was on the Magic still. I'm like, that's not a thing. What are we doing? All right, so
they try,
I guess I'm still low-key mad about that. So if you like, I think I saw it on the Wii, Call of Duty.
Yep.
Back in my day.
It was like World War II or something like that.
Yeah. Did you play that, Lawrence? No, you don't even play Call of Duty, do you?
I used to play Call of Duty.
You didn't play that one on. But
I did
why
not
did you play on the Wii? Because I think you had to do the whole.
Yeah, on a Wii,
like,
so I tried it on the Wii. I was like, I don't like this. So I thought it was gonna be good because shooting game. You got the Wii, pew pew. It didn't work out so well.
All right. So speaking of Call of Duty, while we're on this topic, so Call of Duty for next year, 2023, is actually going to be delayed. So it's going to be like one of the first years in recent mystery.
So it's the first year that Call of Duty won't be coming out on schedule?
Yes.
It's like the first time since like 2007, something crazy like that.
Thank God. Take a year off.
That's how y'all feel?
Let us miss you. Like, if you're always there, then I have nothing to look for. Like, Call of Duty doesn't give anything new. Call of Duty doesn't like do anything innovative. They just like, we're gonna wash, rinse, and repeat this same story over and over again. And they need to do something new. I don't have a reason to come back. I could play Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, and I was like, that's enough.
Yeah, but it's crazy though because every year is always the top selling game. Like every year, it's almost like Madden. How like Madden has like dedicated fans that just want to buy the game because they just diehard Madden fans. Like Call of Duty.
That was gonna be my question. So should Madden take a year off too? Because it's pretty much the same thing. It's the same game every single year.
I mean, Madden would be like they can make a Madden Infinite and just have like the same graphics, but just every year's update the rosters.
They could
and just do it that way. Just make Madden a live service game, like legit. And then maybe you have to pay for a roster update. So instead of paying like $70 for an entirely new game, like maybe you pay like $20 for a roster update for the next year.
They'll be like $50 roster update.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that.
Something like that. And then, cause I feel like at this point, like they're not like every year is an incremental change. There's not anything like going from the Genesis to PlayStation. Like it's not that like super generational shift anymore. It's incremental changes. So just like do 2 years, have Madden 22, 23, have it be the same thing. You pay X amount of dollars, and then the next year you just do the roster update, and then in that third year is when hopefully they come back with a more refreshed, revamped system.
Maybe they can do like an alternating thing, like sort of how the Olympics, like every 2 years is the Summer Olympics, every 2 years is the Winter Olympics, but with in the NCAA version. So like 1 year Madden will come out, and then the next year NCAA will come out.
I'll be down for that.
And then they'll push like those characters to the new rosters. Cause that'd be hot. Like if they started now and they said, all right, you have all these college characters.
Because NC2A is coming back.
Yeah, with the whole like NIL thing, or
no, I mean legit, like EA like confirmed that the NCAA football franchise.
That's the football game I used to actually play, and when they stopped making that, I stopped really playing. I was like, I don't care about all these famous people. But like, it'd be great if you have these college players and you can like build them up, or not even so much build them up, but like you can like play with them, and then like all of that they do in real life goes into the like draft. So like it drafts
well, you used to be able to do that though, like with the old NCAA. Like you can like you can start as a freshman and then play through NCAA and then have your guy be in the draft for Madden. Yeah. Like that's one of the reasons why I really like NCAA, because you can like legit create yourself or whatever, and then just have that whole career through 2 games. I'm looking forward to it. So I always have more fun with NCAA than Madden. It was just something about the atmosphere. It just made it more fun. So I'm looking forward to it.
It was more attainable because
I think it was the whole recruiting and all that stuff too that added up. It's like a sim. It's like a simulation game. Because you are the manager. Like football, Madden, you just the coach. Like the whole the whole my player story thing. I mean, that's cool and everything, but it's very very limited. Yeah. All right. So
I mean, but for I like Blitz better. So
Blitz for sure. No, I was gonna say they need. I don't know if it's coming back or not, but the 2K football
that needs to come back too.
That was better than
100%
for
like the 2K was the dream. Like was the best football game.
Yes.
And that's why EA like bought out the rights, because it was like, wait a minute, too much competition.
Yeah.
That's the last football game I bought. Like when 2K was gone, I was like, I don't need to play this anymore.
But don't sleep on NFL Fever. NFL Fever. When the Xbox first came out, it was the
Fever.
Yes,
not familiar. Not familiar.
It was the first football game to leverage the hard drive. So it was the first one to have in-game replays. And it came out on the original Xbox because Xbox had the hard drive.
Right.
Yeah, NFL Fever, man. Don't sleep on that. I have fun with Brian Greasy on the on the Broncos. Oh man, that's when I was a Broncos fan back in the day.
How did that happen? Oh, Terrell Davis. I remember he was like, that was your guy.
And then all of a sudden I was like, man, I can't be a Broncos fan anymore. I can't do it.
That was just weird. That was really.
I can't be playing with Brian Greasy anymore, man.
Brian Greasy. What was another? See, NFL. I wasn't really like NFL Street.
Okay.
I didn't like NFL Street.
No.
NFL Street.
I like Blitz. I like Blitz. I like NBA Street, and I like
NBA Street. Yes.
NBA Jam.
Classic.
They needed to make another NBA Jam.
Yeah, especially if you play, because you don't really like sports games like that in the first place.
I don't play sports games at all, but those games I'm like all day.
All right, so moving on to the next topic. So Cyberpunk 2077, the next gen patch was dropped recently. I know, Bryce, you said you did, like you have the game, right? But you were waiting on this to actually play it.
It's still in the plastic.
That was gonna be, and with all this other stuff coming out, it's gonna stay in the plastic for a while.
Yeah, probably until
May.
It snows again.
So it snows again next week.
Yeah.
So you would beat Halo before you play This Cyberpunk game?
I would, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Cyberpunk is below Halo right now.
Halo? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's legit in the plastic. And I actually have two. I have two Cyberpunk games in the plastic
Lawrence.
sitting on my shelf. And I do that because I think I messed up a little bit. And I kind of sort of stole it. Because like
okay, yeah, you for Lawrence for real.
No, this was an accident. This was an accident.
Okay,
so
sure.
I bought it.
Wink.
I bought it from Amazon.
Okay.
And it was supposed to come like 2 days later, right? Because like Amazon like 2 day shipping, and it didn't come. So I was like, "Hey, Amazon, like it's 2 days, and I didn't receive it yet. You know, what's the deal?" I was like, "Oh, okay, that's okay. We'll send you another one." I was like, "Okay, fine. That was easy." And then the next day, I got one in the package, and I thought that was the one that was
they
shipped to me. Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. And at that time, I already read all the messed up stuff with Cyberpunk, so I didn't even open it, so I just put it on my shelf. And then the next day, another packet came, and it was another Cyberpunk. I was like, dang, I got 2 games now. So,
so what you're saying is, if I get an Xbox, you'll give me one of those.
I didn't hear that. Obviously, I mean, I don't think I heard that. I don't think that's what he said.
Maybe
from the silence, the deafening silence. I'm pretty sure that's not what he said.
Maybe.
But
yeah, I got 2
Lawrence,
games
if you want to like try it out, which you can, now that you opened your PlayStation 5, there's actually a free trial that you can do. They give you like 5 hours of playing the game for free.
Because I opened my PlayStation 5?
Yeah, it's just for you. Just because you opened a PlayStation 5.
It's just for Lawrence.
Especially just for Lawrence, yeah.
See, magical things happen when I do things.
No, but anybody with a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X or S, it's a free trial that you can download for Cyberpunk, and then it's like I said, 5 hours that you can play the game, and like if you like it, you can buy it, and then your status and everything can carry over to when you purchase the game. Side tangent note, like this whole like next gen, current gen thing is kind of like pissing me off because current gen is PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not what they consider current gen.
No.
It's probably because
they're dumb.
Gen
that's
is
why.
not
No,
accessible to the masses.
it is. It is accessible.
We
it's
are
accessible.
still in the
no.
we are still in
If
the
you
minority.
no, we're not in the minority. If you want a PlayStation or if you want an Xbox, you can get one.
If you really want one, you can get one.
You can get one. So I don't want to hear no.
But if it's
no,
not at the store,
nah,
like
son.
you might end up with one
Nah,
like
son.
I have, the one
son.
that's stolen.
You have.
No, I mean, if someone really wanted it, they'll find a way to get it.
You can get it
Like legally, not
legally. They had another drop today in Walmart.
yeah.
So it's if you wanted one, you can get it. So I don't know who I need to talk to or what senator I need to write about this, but that whole like next gen, current gen, like no, that's last gen.
Like the
PlayStation 4.
The official next gen won't start until the next edition of Series X and PlayStation 5.
That's next gen.
That would be next gen, yeah.
Right. Current gen is PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S.
You
in
mean
my
when
book.
the PlayStation 5 is not this thing is huge.
Massive.
It's not that.
It's huge. Like it's like 16 inches.
I'm looking at it. I don't have really a reference point of anything because I don't have any other system sense next to it. So
See, like that's why I'm waiting. So I know they're going to be redesigned and they're going to make a smaller version. I was like, you know what?
I like it though.
I'm
it's as big as my desktop, but I like it though. So like my desktop is on one side and the PlayStation's on the other side.
And that's one thing I also realized about the PS4. Going back to that real quick, comparing it to like these next gen, current gen, whatever you want to call it.
You trying to troll me? You trying to troll me?
Like the PS4 is loud.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And I didn't like again
a
like
jet engine.
like before Forbidden West, my PlayStation 4 was like legit collecting dust,
just sitting there.
So I haven't played it in probably over a year, probably. Played a game on it at least, and man, when I fired it up, it's like, man,
you thought it was broken?
He gonna be okay? Yeah, I had to get used to that.
That's hilarious. And like the PlayStation 5 is so quiet. I'm like, I keep forgetting that it's on.
Really quiet.
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know why I waited so long to open it.
Because you were waiting on something to play.
I was waiting on this game.
You was waiting on something to play.
I'm like, I'm so happy I waited for this game.
Yeah.
So, what's going on? Are you still playing? What's that game you always used to play?
Octopath.
Octopath. Yeah. What's going on with that?
I haven't played it since I landed in the States.
Okay.
And I feel bad because I'm like, I know they need my help to save the world, but I'm busy right now saving the world.
I'm busy saving the world. It's a new world out there.
Yeah.
Like when I'm done with this game, I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
And Octopath is still gonna be the game that I play when I travel, because I'm going back to Colombia. Because I have to go back to Colombia. But I'm gonna bring the Switch this time. I didn't bring it last time.
That was gonna be so you didn't bring it with you. So you was just immersed in the
100% in Colombia.
I think you should do the same thing next time too. Don't bring it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a distraction.
No, because I didn't bring it. So like there were times when I was like, if I had something to do right now, then I wouldn't be out here doing what I'm doing. Like I was so tired. I was like, you shouldn't be doing this. You're tired. It's like,
do you hear a problem? Do you hear a problem? I don't. Okay.
Like, why are you like you're bragging, complaining right now?
It's like first world problems.
I'm not sure how I feel
first
about
world
that.
problems. First world problems.
I'm having too much fun. I should drop my Switch to have less fun.
Man.
Like what?
I can't believe this. I gotta go back out again. She's texting me again. Oh my gosh.
She's texting me right now.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So I
her
brought that
visa.
up.
She's coming.
I mean, hey. I was about to suggest something illegal, but I'm not gonna say that on this platform.
Yeah, don't do that.
Let's move on. So I brought up that Octopath Traveler or whatever because the Nintendo Direct was a couple weeks ago, and you did not mention one iota from that whole thing.
So listen, right?
I'm listening. Hold up,
Nintendo Direct came, and it was such a letdown. Like when I tell you, the letdown of letdowns. They didn't announce anything to me that I didn't already know.
Okay.
They didn't get me excited about anything. Like I was like,
what were you hoping for?
I was hoping for any other so they came out with the Fire Emblem game. I was like, okay, I saw that one coming, but that's not a game that I'm excited for. Like all the games that I've been raving about. Any one of those games, they could have said, "Hey,
the ones that you owe us money about."
Well, I still got time. Like they're gonna do it.
Okay.
They have to. They have to. I still got time.
All right.
I have until in GameStop. It's until 12/22 on 12/22 December 22nd. That's when it's like there's nothing else coming out.
Nothing else coming out. Okay. So you weren't excited about Dread mode from Metroid Dread?
I love Metroid Dread, but I can't be excited about a game that I already beat twice. Like I love that
Metroid.
Game. I love
Metroid,
that
though.
game. It's not a new Metroid. I beat that game twice.
But it's the Dread mode.
I beat it twice.
Did you beat it on Dread mode?
No. Are there any trophies for doing Dread mode? There's nothing for getting Dread mode.
Does the Switch have trophies?
No. So it's like I would be beating Dread mode just because I wanted to beat Dread mode. I'm like, like
what about
the games that are.
What's that one game? I don't know if it's Live Alive.
The world ends with you.
No, it's like Live Alive.
Live Alive?
It's supposed to be like 2D HD, like Octopath Traveler.
Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say, you're not excited about Mario Strikers?
No, Mario Strikers was fun, but I'm like, how many Mario soccer games can you do before it's just like?
Wait, while we're talking about Strikers, what is this? The Horizon? What is it? Strikers? What is that? The Forbidden West?
Forbidden West.
The
Machine
side
Strike.
Game?
Yeah. What is that?
Machine Strike is.
Yes. What is
like,
Machine Strike?
So it's a game where you have these pieces, which are like carved wooden pieces of the robots that are in the game, and you play on a board that has different terrains, and each different piece has different skills and abilities. And based on the terrain piece that they're on, they can do special attacks. The idea is you have to kind of kill the opponent's monsters and get 7 points.
You can almost like think of it as a reimagined chess.
Yes.
That's
where, like,
okay.
Where like each piece you take is like a point.
Okay.
And then the first one of 7 wins.
Except for, I found out the hard way. There's a pre-order piece, like for the pre-order piece that you can get that was in the stash, and it's worth 5 if they take it. Oof. So
sounds like they took it from you, and you
almost
quick
like almost like it's really strong, but if they take it, it's 5.
Yeah.
And like he has 8 attack, and everyone else has like 1 attack. So it's like I had to hurry up and like run him around the board because I was like, if they get him, it's game.
Pretty much over. Yeah.
So I'm not using him anymore until I get like better.
Yeah.
Because I almost lost.
Yeah.
On live stream on YouTube.
Was anybody watching?
No. But the fact is, like, YouTube.
Is it recorded? It's recorded, right?
Yeah, it's recorded.
Okay.
I think it's there forever. So I would have taken my first L on live, like my second live YouTube video. Because every time I play now, I'm like YouTube live.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I can definitely see this being almost like how I got into Orlog with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's kind of that same type of deal where I can definitely see myself just sitting down and playing that for like an hour.
That's
just
crazy.
Alone.
Yeah.
Like it's a fun game.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more pieces to get, and I'm sure it's gonna be nuts later on.
All right. So, wow, we are time. Okay.
Oh.
So let's we're gonna run through a couple of these next topics. So, of course, new month, PlayStation Plus. I gotta go through the games as usual. So this month we have 4 games coming out for everybody. First is Ark Survival Evolved. Shaking your head, no, Lawrence. You don't get down with Ark. No.
I don't like any of those games that have persistent environments. Like,
yeah.
I build something up, and then if I decide to, sleep like a regular person, then someone
come tear it down. Yeah.
Someone can come and just tear my stuff up while I'm sleeping. I'm like, that's
so
not all right.
It's like the real world.
Yeah. So I mean, if you don't know, Ark Survival is an MMO like survival game set in like prehistoric times. So you got to worry about other people coming messing your stuff up. You got to worry about dinosaurs coming through and just wrecking shop. So, hey, I haven't played it. Sounds like you've played it, Lawrence.
I worked at GameStop. I played enough of it to know I don't.
Okay. To know you don't want.
You can take games home if it's like a program.
For sure. All right. So yeah, that's that. Next game is Team Sonic Racing. I mean, that's pretty straightforward.
Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic. It's very like smart and strategic how they do these releases sometimes, because I know that Sonic movie is coming out. Is that coming out next month too?
Yeah, it's soon. I don't know when though. Let's see.
So
I haven't played a good Sonic game in a minute, so I think I might.
I mean, this isn't really a Sonic game per se. It's like Sonic Kart
in April.
Mario Kart. The Sonic movie comes out in April.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Sonic Team Sonic Racing, so it's just like a Mario Kart game with Sonic, which is kind of weird because he's fast anyway. So why does he need a car? But that's a whole other conversation.
That's very true.
Yeah. So.
And by the way, y'all got to see the first movie. It's not bad.
I plan on it.
It's not bad.
I plan on it. All right, the third game is Ghost Runner. Not familiar. No. Okay, so it's a first-person cyberpunk action platforming game. So it's kind of like I don't know if you've seen like Mirror's Edge, how you have to like run around, go on the walls and everything. So it's kind of like that, except a gun, you have like a knife. So it's like you run around, try to go through the mazes and the little platforming and go like that. So it looks interesting. I don't know how long I would play it, but I mean, it's cool. Something to do for like 5 minutes maybe. And then the final game is one of the best games that came out in 2020, Ghost of Tsushima.
Really?
That is a game that I really wanted to play. I really wanted to play that game.
Wait, that is legit on PS Plus?
Yes, for March.
Wow.
I'm
download.
I'm getting that game. I'm downloading that game. That's going straight to the backlog.
There you go. Yeah. So real quick rundown: PlayStation Plus March. Okay, we're good. So next thing, I guess we can talk about is Elden Ring.
Yeah.
So Elden Ring comes out. Well, it'll be out by the time this comes out. I'm not gonna play it. I have no interest in it, but the reviews from pretty much what everyone is saying is like it's one of the best reviewed games of all time.
It's like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Isn't it one of those Souls games?
Yeah, it is a Souls game.
Because any of those Souls games, I take their reviews with a grain of salt because they're like they base their game reviews on how difficult a game is, and I'm like I don't dislike difficult games, but so there's a certain like skill level that I expect in a game. So Dark Souls, for example, is a game that you have to like study your opponent and like learn how to fight with your character, and I understand that. Ninja Gaiden is a much better example of that. So if you play Ninja Gaiden for Xbox or PlayStation, it was Ninja Gaiden and then Ninja Gaiden Sigma. And Ninja Gaiden Sigma Black. Like, those games were amazing, and the difficulty was based on like your skill. So no matter what enemy you came up against, you always had the skill to beat that person, no matter what. In Souls games, like, you have to die and come back and die, and you learn and you get stronger. Okay, that's rinse, repeat. I want to be able to, after I beat a game, to start that game over, and I know I've said this before, but I want to be able to destroy things because I'm good at the game, not because I've been playing the game for a while.
I've read something that kind of makes this more palatable for people that like, not necessarily difficult, but there's like a demo, not demo, but like a pre-island mode that you can do like before the game starts, but it's a part of the game where it kind of like it's like a tutorial. So I know, like, I think other Souls game you pretty much are on your own and have to try to figure out everything that you need to do, but this island mode thing, it like gives you like a step-by-step instruction on how to do certain stuff, and it even has like a boss battle, so you can figure out the boss mechanics and stuff like that. So I guess maybe if you haven't played a Souls game, or you played them and it just wasn't for you, if you wanted to try it, this is like a more, I guess, it's an easier way to transition into it, as opposed to just jumping in straight into the fire and then just be like, okay, I'm dead.
Yeah, and one thing that I read about the game was that you're not forced into boss battles.
Yes.
So like how some games, it's like I think the last game, well, not including Halo, but like the last game where you're kind of forced into a boss battle was like Borderlands 3, where like,
and
you're like going through, you got like drop down into an arena and then you're stuck in that arena to beat the boss. From what I read, again, I haven't played Elden Ring yet, but
that's
like,
what I read.
That like once you do have a boss and you know you're about to die, you can just run away and then try to level up, come back and beat the boss again. So I kind of like that. So it's still difficult, but it gives you some options to not necessarily have to die in order to come back and then level up and then go back into the best boss battle. So I kind of like that.
Now, one thing that these kinds of games have been bringing up a lot is the debate about whether there should be an easy mode in games, because a lot of these games don't have an easy mode, and that's just how some people play. And there's some people who believe easy mode should not be allowed in these kinds of games, just because.
In these types of games or in games period?
It might be games period, but they focus more on these games.
Okay.
Because if there's that blanket, there's an easy mode, it's gonna get into their games eventually because they're gonna want some of that money too.
I mean, I don't really have a problem with easy mode because, for example, the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, like, I play that, and then my son watches me play it, and he was like, "Daddy, I want to play it." I'm like, okay. So you can turn on easy mode where you can't die, basically. So he can run around, punch, swing, and not have to worry about, dying and being upset
and
because
losing.
Yeah. So I don't really have a problem with easy mode in that aspect. Like,
it's like let people live. If they like easy, they like easy.
Like some people play games just for the story.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
If you just want to get through the story, don't really, you can just play the game.
Right.
I don't know. I don't have a problem with it.
There's some games that I play and I'm like, I just want to see what's going on. And there's some games I play and I'm like, I need to get good at this game.
That's why there's options.
So like Forbidden West,
what you want to do.
Like I'm gonna end up beating that game twice.
Is that that's the thing that you do? You beat games twice? Because you said the same thing with Metroid. You beat that twice. So you beat games 2 times. And then...
beat it like once on like normal or hard, and then beat it again on like the harder difficulty, and then I platinum, and then it's out of my system.
Okay.
Because it's like once you platinum, it's like, well, what are you really working for? The exception was Persona 5. I played Persona 5 3 times. Because I had to play it 3 times to platinum because I missed something the first 2 times.
Okay. So the goal is platinum. Not necessarily paying 2 times, but the platinum if you don't know. Okay. All right, and our last topic we're going to get to. So I don't know if you guys, or I know you guys, but you guys out there in the world, there was like a countdown that Capcom had threw out there like a week ago. It was just like a random number just counting down, and there was kind of like speculation as to what this was counting down to. Was it like a new Resident Evil game or whatever? So turns out it was an announcement for Street Fighter 6.
It had to be.
It's a big deal.
That's their biggest game. Arguably.
Resident Evil is pretty big.
Resident Evil's
kind of big, but Street Fighter has a bigger, longer following.
It's arguably, yeah.
So, there's no really details as to when this is coming out or any type of thing. There was just like I think it was Ryu, and then who was the other guy? Who's the other guy that was there with
Ken?
Ryu? No, it wasn't Ken.
I don't know. It was a newer.
It was Luke. Whoever Luke is. I'm not familiar with Luke. Okay. But it was Ryu and Luke, and Ryu was like yoked. He was like
Hulk.
Yeah.
So that means that he's becoming more dark.
No, I mean it's built on a different engine, so I don't know if that affected the way that it looks.
Yeah. Just like the design.
Yeah. So Street Fighter 6, be on the lookout.
I'm mildly interested
in Street. Did you play 5?
No,
I did not.
No.
I did because it was a PlayStation Plus game again, but
I think I own Marvel Capcom 3. I think that's the one I own.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
I think it's the one I own. Yeah.
Because Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is a completely different class of game. And we can talk about the game sometime, but I'm very upset that I don't have that game anymore.
Yeah, I might. I mean,
that's
I love
the one where
Street.
That's where you pick 3 characters.
Yeah, the 3 characters, and you can combine them and do all that.
all the
like
X-Men,
my characters was Mega Man, Ryu, and Iron Man. Because when I do the whole combined thing, and they all would throw, just hyper beams everywhere.
Mine was Mega Man, Venom, and...
Or was not Iron Man, it was War Machine. Was it War Machine? I think it was War Machine.
It was Mega Man, Venom, and Spider-Man.
Just everywhere. Alright.
Like, I guess down.
Yeah, I mean, Street Fighter is like my favorite fighting game, I think. Yeah, I like Mortal Kombat, better than Mortal Kombat. So yeah, Street Fighter is my best. You like Tekken? Is there another Tekken coming out? Like, where is Tekken at?
To be completely honest, I think they're gonna come out with a new Tekken on PlayStation 5. They have to. Like, they came out. The last Tekken was like Tekken. Crap, what was it?
I couldn't even tell you.
It was like Tekken. Was it Tekken 4?
Yeah, Tekken with Eddie. That was my guy. I just round kick everything.
Is that the dude with the hair?
The hair, yeah.
Straight up.
You in recent ones, there's like a girl him now.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
I know there was the lion, tiger, cat.
Yeah,
king.
There's a girl him now. She's kind of hot.
Okay.
You know, this is like a little bit of a tangent. I know we're like getting over time. One game that I want to see brought back and rebooted is Dino Crisis.
Dino Crisis.
I want to see Dino Crisis come back and be rebooted in like the same style as like the new Resident Evil games.
Was that what was that Nintendo?
That was Capcom.
I mean the system was it on?
PlayStation.
It was on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that where it was like kind of like Doom, but it was like dinosaurs?
No, it's like legit Resident Evil, but instead of zombies, it's dinosaurs.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that where the T-Rex was chasing you in like down the hallway?
Yes. Yeah. Dino Crisis.
And it
came out with like 3 games too, but they need to bring that back. I would love to see a Dino Crisis game. So Capcom, if you're out there, if you're listening, bring back Dino Crisis, please.
Jurassic Park is coming out with a new movie, so why not?
Do some crossover, something.
Yeah, that's cross promotion. Because there seems like everything we say here somehow comes to fruition somehow. So next week or next month there's going to be a Dino Crisis.
I'll be hyped. I'll be hyped.
To episode 12, and then All right, so we're at our hour, but I don't want to like rush through our question of the week. So let me, if you want to expound,
This is overtime.
Alrighty, so our question of the week is: what is your most memorable gaming encounter? Who I want to jump in.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
How about that? All right. So the year is, I don't even know if it's either 1998 or 1999. I'm sitting at home playing my PlayStation. I think PlayStation it had to be PlayStation 1. Was it 1, 2? I don't know. Anyway, I'm playing my PlayStation, right? Mm-hmm. The game is Metal Gear Solid. Classic game. So I get to this part of the game where I fight this dude named Psycho Mantis.
Oh, yes. That's all you had to say. That was an amazing moment in gaming. Like, crazy. Like, crazy.
Did you play Did you play this game, Bryce? Metal Gear Solid? No,
you missed out, man. You missed out on the most amazing.
So,
I mean, for the audience
who
has not experienced this.
Oh yeah, my
let's
fault.
Let's talk about the details.
Let's talk about. Okay, so. All right, so this fight. So this Psycho Mantis, he's like a psychic, I guess, right? So you're playing the game. You have your controller. You try to do anything you try to do. He knows what you're gonna do before you try to do it. Like if you try to shoot or dodge or do anything, he knows what you're gonna do. Then somewhere during the fight, he just bursts out, "Oh, so you like Castlevania, right?" I'm like, "Wait, what the hell? Like, how do you what are you talking about? How do you know this?" He reads your memory card, so whatever game that you played, that's within that whole like same genre. Because I don't think they couldn't do like other games, but if you played some games, like he was there. Oh, so you like role playing games, or if you save a lot, he'd be like, "You're very careful because you like to save a lot." Like yeah. So it's crazy. So he's like, "Put your controller down. I'm gonna show you my real power." You put your controller down, and then your controller just starts vibrating, and he starts laughing like, "Okay, what the hell?" Then, so in order to beat him, you actually have to unplug your controller and plug it into the second player controller port, so he can no longer like read your moves. Yeah. So it's like, what? I can't read your mind. So just the fact I'm in like 8th, 9th, or whatever grade. Yeah, 8th, 9th grade, something like that. Yeah. This dude is like mind blowing. Like, what the? It's crazy.
That's engaging.
So
that's engaging.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You gotta unplug it. Like, I didn't even know you can play the second controller. I didn't think it worked. Yeah. Because I know other games you played it in the second controller, nothing happens. And you have to be in the first player slot. So the fact that they built that into the game, that you have to like, it reads your memory card and it like responds back. It's like the first game, like breaking the fourth wall of like real life in the video game. Is incredible.
Man,
my opinion.
That's wild. Yeah.
So that's my game.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right. So what about you, Lawrence? What you got?
So, mine isn't quite that in depth, but so mine is the year is 1997, and we're all fresh off of games like GoldenEye, and there's this amazing game that came out called Diddy Kong Racing.
Okay.
You're about to have your first race against like your first boss. I don't even know what his name was. That Triceratops. And you're getting ready to start racing. It's like ready, set, and that dude just takes off. And then it says go. And I'm like, wow. Never have I ever seen like just a blatant. I'm the computer. I'm gonna cheat. I get a head start. Sorry. Like no apologies. Like he just took off.
Yeah.
And it was in that moment I realized like you got to be good at these games. Like
have that advantage.
The computer is going to cheat because it's a computer. It's supposed to react to what you're doing. So if you're not good, like. So it that was one of the moments. It was like, all right, if you're gonna be a gamer, you gotta be good.
Gotcha. Wait, I'm gonna go back to mine real quick. So, also in this fight, isn't in this fight, right? Like you fighting, and then your screen just turns black, like. Because you know how like when you switch the audio input or the video input, your screen turns black. So it turns black like you sat on your controller or something, and that little green like video thing is just at the top of your.
Is it input?
Input, yeah. He's doing like you like. Did I press like what? Did I press something wrong? But he's like controlling is crazy. It's crazy. Okay, you have to throw that in there too. All right, Bryce, what you got?
Right. The year is 2001. This is the first system that I actually have for myself. It
Personal.
was the first Xbox.
Okay.
First game that I played on the Xbox was Halo.
Okay.
And there's a moment in Halo, and I just have two words: the Flood. the first time you experienced the flood was such a memorable moment for me because the flood wasn't a part of the marketing campaign. Like, you thought it was just the Covenant and Master Chief. You thought it was just kind of a battle between two races, but you go into this one part of the ship and you not only see like your Marine friends like sprawled around and dead on the ground, but you also see like Covenant sprawled around and dead on the ground. You're like, there's either a bad battle and they both just killed themselves, or there was like a third thing that happened. So you go in and you see one of your Marine friends just on the ground, like freaking out, talking to himself. It's like, man, what's going on? What's going on? And then there's like some dialogue about what happened. He goes crazy and shoots himself. Like, why'd you just, what? And then you keep moving forward, and then you hear like a banging on like the door or whatever. And then out of nowhere, it's just these creatures that you have no clue who they are. They're like zombie, parasitic like things. Just come out of nowhere and they start attacking you. Like, that moment with the music and just like the atmosphere was pretty amazing. That was like very, very memorable in my head. Like, the way that they executed that was pretty awesome. That's like the first thing that came to mind when I read the question. It was like, yep, that's the moment.
Especially your first personal system. That's your first. And
yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay. So now I kind of want to change mine.
Okay. All right.
So since we're in overtime, you can cut this if you want to, but listen.
We rolling.
That first time I put Kingdom Hearts into my PlayStation 2 and like experience Disney from the point of view of me being inside that game. So like, I was in the Disney world and I got to play like with the Final Fantasy characters. Like, that game imprinted so much onto me. Like, I waited 15 years for the third one to come out, and I bought it special edition. Like, that game, it took like all the childhood memories and like all the I want to do these things and like smushed it all together.
Nice.
Like Kingdom Hearts, what was a much better imprint. And as a matter of fact, I still listen to like the theme song to that right now. Speaking of theme songs, Persona 5, that whole soundtrack is on Spotify now. But
okay.
Yeah. Like Persona 5, I told you that music was it's on, like, it's the junk. But like,
listen to that on the way to work tomorrow.
Oh, speaking of randomness, Nier Automata, Nier Automata, which is another game I've talked about, is actually it's getting an animated series.
Yeah.
And everyone needs to watch that. Everyone needs to watch that.
That is a game that I really, really want to play. Yeah.
You have to play that game.
Yeah.
And like, it's psychologically, it'll mess you up. Like, psychologically.
All right.
Like, I felt so bad about everything that I did in that game, because like, you play it the first time and you're like the main character everyone knows, like the girl 2B. You play it the second time and you're the dude. I don't even know his name because I don't even like him. Like, I don't care about him. And then like the third time, you're not either one of those two. So I'm not gonna spoil it.
You're trying to spoil it? Okay, yeah, gotcha.
And then the fourth time, like, you're not any of those. You're somebody else.
And then the fifth time,
right?
Well, you have to beat the game 4 times to get like the actual ending. So I can spoil the ending.
Why would you? Don't spoil the ending.
No, because it's just the credits part. Like, if you get to the credits, then it's okay.
But the fact you say I can spoil, don't spoil.
Oh, okay. I can talk about the credits. So in the credits, like,
what's the difference?
Okay, you're right. Fine. I won't say anything.
Like, I don't want to spoil the credits.
But the credits are part of the game. Like, the credits are part of the game.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, let's stop this before he ruins the game for future people.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say like, because like in The Last of Us Part 2, how you play multiple characters, it feels like that. But it seems like you have to legit play the game like multiple times to get the other characters or play the other characters.
In Nier?
Yeah.
So or
is it like through the span of like the actual story where you play multiple characters, or is it you gotta play the game over again?
You repeat the same piece of the story twice
from different
one is 2B and one as the little dude.
Okay.
And then after that you become like somebody else,
something else. Yeah, that we don't want to spoil.
And then you go through like some of that story, and then the last time you're something else.
Yeah.
And then you go through like the ending part.
Okay.
And then you
so
get to the end.
And these 4 instances are all part of the same like story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know you got to the end because the options are delete your save completely or not.
Interesting concept.
Yeah.
Just leave it. Yeah. Okay.
It's like, do you never want to play this game again? I mean, I want to play this game again, but they're like, there's like, you know, some benefits to deleting your save, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. And then it's like, or you can be selfish and, you know, keep your game. It's
I
okay.
kind of like that because I know like a lot of people like talking about Last of Us Part 2. Some people didn't like that about that game, how you're playing 2 different characters from 2 different perspectives, and like you're forced to play this other character. But I actually like seeing the saying like kind of that same story but from a different perspective. I actually like that, so that kind of makes me want to play the game even more now, because that kind of like drew me into like, oh man, seeing things from a different angle was like
like a vantage point.
Man,
playing that game,
vantage point.
Playing that game the third time makes you question everything that you've done. Like literally everything that you've done. It's like, why am I doing this? Like,
that's dope.
Yeah,
I'm finna play that game after this game. I'm adding it to the backlog.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you still got a whole another dinosaur. Not dinosaur.
Yeah, I'm on the level. I'm on like level 9 or 10 on Forbidden West. Like I have a ways to go. Like all those different arcs for like the skill trees. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be here for a long time.
A lot. Yeah.
Well, all right, y'all. Let's get out of here so we can play our perspective games. Y'all can get back to y'all Forbidden West. I'm gonna, hop in the
I'm
tower.
not gonna play. I'm gonna end up caking with this girl. So
I mean, that's another Forbidden West.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know, Lawrence, you okay. So I know you talked about your live stream. Did you want to plug it? Give us a
Oh, sure. So for Forbidden West, I started live streaming Forbidden West on my YouTube,
which is
your_shy_ness.
Okay.
I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
Just watch me play. I'm not the greatest, but I'm gonna be the greatest.
We're gonna put a link for your thing in our description, so if they can click in our description,
they just click and just go there. I've been playing daily now.
That's what's up.
I mean, I shouldn't be because I have to work and things of that nature. But
it's overrated.
Like, what's work?
It's overrated,
man.
Yeah, it's overrated. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we'll get signed and I can do this for a living. That'd be better.
Yeah, way better.
And then I can get my Colombian girl, and then we just happily ever after. Bruh, she ironed my clothes for no reason. Like,
the people, like, they're listening right now. It's like, what is he talking about right now?
Oh man. All right, Bryce, are you streaming this or no?
I'm
not streaming. I got nothing to plug.
Okay.
Just
hit the stream button, man. It's on your just hit the stream button.
No. Just like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all for episode 13.
Episode 13. We'll see y'all next week. I'm M. I'm not streaming nothing either. I'm not plugging nothing. I'm here.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching. Like, listen, subscribe. Check out Lawrence's stream of Forbidden West. And yeah, peace easy.
We out.